Hi, everyone. Sam Raven here. And I want to address two things. One is death. Serious topic, huh? And the other thing is, why can't I see spirit? It's like, don't you ever get the feeling sometimes you look in the corner and you know there's something there and you go, Granny, is that you? So let's talk about death. Death itself is the doorway entering ascension to heaven. The word die is doorway into eternity. Death itself is absolutely fantastic, fabulous, and liberating. And when you finally get out of the confines of this body that we are in, your soul's wings can just spread. You can fly. You are now in a an incredible place of joy and bliss. It is not a bad place at all. It's a fabulous place to be. So don't ever worry about your loved ones that are gone. When we are sad after a loved one passes, we're feeling sorry for ourselves. It's now, oh, gee, now I have to carry on this journey without you. How do I do that? That's the really hard part. We're feeling sorry for ourselves because we're we're going to carry on now without them. And we always wonder, how are we going to do that? And we have to understand that, this is our journey. It's not our time. Rarely ever are two people ever on the same timeline. But, we all make agreements before we're born, before we incarnate in this lifetime. We've made an agreement to come together in this lifetime to help each other move forward on our journey for whatever period of time it is. And one of us will definitely leave the other, you know, before or after. Two people leaving at the exact same time is very rare. But in spite of all of that, we are gifted with each other, which is a beautiful thing. And so, how wonderful it is that we have a loved one in our life for the period of time that we have them, even if it is brief. There's always a reason why they're in our life. And we did make that contract with that soul before we came into this world. So, firstly, don't worry about them, certainly, where they are and what's happened to them, because they are in a fabulous place and they're finally out of the confines and the bondage of their physical body. Now, the other thing is, so many of you keep saying, well, how come I can't see my loved one in spirit? So, I will say to you, you really think you're ready to see a ghost? I had to laugh because that's what the medicine man said to me, when I couldn't see Sonny. He was a raven for 3 years. And I asked the medicine man one day and I said, how come he doesn't just appear as himself? And he looked at me and he said, you really think you're ready to see the ghost of a big dead Indian? So then I laughed. I said, yeah, you got a point there. But then he said, when you are ready, you will. See, so all of this is up to us. It's an individual journey. When you are ready to move up in your evolution spiritually, you will be able to experience more things. Your loved one will do everything possible to give you a sign, maybe show up in a dream while your brain's out of the way. It's not judging. You might have lucid dreams, all of these things. But your loved one does, in fact, uh, connect with you, does show up in your life. And because you are not ready yet, you might only be ready to see a bird. That might be at your evolutionary level of spiritual development. You will accept a cardinal or whatever bird perhaps was important to the two of you as a sign. You'll recognize that as being a sign of your loved one or something special between the two of you, but you won't feel threatened by it. Whereas if you walked into the bedroom one night and all of a sudden there's the ghost of your dead loved one standing there, don't you think you'll feel a little unnerved? You wouldn't be quite ready for that yet. So it's a gentle process and it's all about you being ready for that. Because if you're at like a grade 2 level spiritually, you can't just all of a sudden jump into university. You got to work your way up. Get ready for it. Prepare yourself. Open more, open more, open more. Let go, let go, let go. Don't judge, don't judge. Forgive. Open wide. Meditation is the place for you to experience these things. Meditation is the place for you to raise your vibration, open yourself up, allow the peace to come in, connect with your higher self, understand your journey. And as you increase your vibration each time you do this, you will increase your ability to be able to connect with spirit, to hear spirit, have an experience, have different signs, telepathically communicate. You might hear something, you might see them, but it doesn't happen overnight. And especially if you're too lazy to meditate, then don't expect the phone to ring. So this is all about you and your preparedness. Your loved one is never, ever, ever going to do anything that's going to alarm you or distress you, and B, you're not ready for it anyway. So prepare yourself, do the meditations, close your eyes. When you take 3 deep breaths very slowly, pulling your gut as you inhale, feel the air going all the way up to your head, and hold that breath as long as you can. And then slowly let it out through your nose. And do that 3 times, and then just sit quietly. And then imagine that all this energy is coming up from Mother Earth, up through the soles of your feet, up your legs, all the way up your body and out the top of your head. And there's this fabulous, beautiful white or golden beam of light that is connecting you to Creator all the way to the sky. And you can just sit quietly in that beautiful beam of light. And if you want to imagine that there is someone there, you can actually see the face of a person there if you want to. Or you just could leave it open. You could just put it out there and have your thoughts connect with your higher self and say, please bring to me that which is for my greater good, that which is in my best interest. And always ask for something that is in the greater good of the whole world. Because we don't want to be selfish about this. We are connected with everyone. So we definitely do want that which is for the greater good, for everyone, for all things, for the earth, for the animals, and for us. So that's a very, very important thing. If it's something that you want to learn more about, then you contact me, Sam Raven, and let me know, because I do work privately with people. If you do want to learn more about meditation, about connection, if you need coaching through the process of death, um, anything like that, let me know. I do private coaching, and we can help you out. All right. Blessings to you. Big hugs. Love you. Bye.